and we
Burning
still
the midnight
going.
oil.
3:40 in the morning. Some of y'all still yawning.
Success comes at a
You
price.
know what I'm talking about? But you know
Got to grind to get it.
my next. Well, that was your subject first, but my next deal I wanted to talk about. I saw a post with Tyrese.
Oh shit, it's another hot topic.
Please
Okay.
I'm gonna control myself on this.
control yourself. Tyrese was talking about Hollywood keep putting out slavery movies. He say he tired of slavery movies. Like why we keep on? He said, "What's the next movie? What's the next Back of the Bus movie? What's the next Harriet Tubman movie? We keep putting these out, and I think that a lot of people took it wrong. I think he was really trying to say, Hollywood won't put out black billionaire movies. Say like people like Jay-Z,
Yeah.
Madam C.J. Walker,
people like Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
the dude who invented the red light and gas mask.
Yeah, they don't put out movies about the black
Tyler Perry.
inventors. Tyler Perry, like Tyler Perry put his own movies out, but why Hollywood won't put out movies about successful black people? In other words, he was saying why they keep on throwing
Slavery at us.
slavery at us. Yeah, that's our past.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm
not
gonna take
our only path.
I'm gonna tell you what I think though. A lot of the youngsters don't know how hard our people had it,
Yeah.
and how we evolve and how
Yeah.
we've become so powerful.
Yeah.
Not only in hip hop,
But across the world.
but politics,
Politics. Yeah.
lawyers,
I was just going to say that.
investment
Judges.
firms. Like we
Yeah.
are real power. We real smart people.
There are
It's
some
not
black-owned
only about
investment
football, basketball, and rapping. But Hollywood only wants to fund movies about slavery. And what he was saying was there need to be more movies about black success. What do you feel about that?
He didn't drop the roach clip, y'all. He dropped that motherfucker. He dropped that motherfucker. Okay. He dropped the fuck out that motherfucker too. Damn, it burnt himself.
Fuck it up. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
But this goes back to when we was in school.
What in the
Nigga rig shit you got going on over
Go
there.
ahead.
But this goes back to school. You know, doing Black History, what they teach you? They teach you Martin Luther King,
Right.
teach you slavery,
Right.
Civil rights.
civil rights, Rosa Parks. They never once speak on. It's so much stuff that we invented. It's so much. We invented the light bulb. A lot of people don't know that. We invented the gas mask, the red lights that you stop at every day. They don't never speak on that. You know why they don't speak on that? Because they don't want us to know our history. They don't know. They don't want us to know that we come from a long legacy of brilliance. They don't want us to know we come from a long legacy of intelligence. They don't want us to know that we come from our. We taught everybody mathematics. Like I always go back and say, the first colleges were in Africa. They don't want us. They don't want us to. They don't want us to know our brilliance. They want us to be stuck in the slavery mind because you free, and like they always say, get over that. But we can't.
Oh, you free, but
get over that.
But nigga, don't forget.
Get your place.
Don't forget who you are.
Don't forget your place.
And that's what Tyrese was coming from,
say.
I think. But a lot of people
Took it-
they
hating.
fired him up. Oh, this the same guy.
They did this movie and did that movie.
No. This the same guy
Baby
that
boy.
was hating on Dwayne.
The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock.
It was hating on The Rock for doing the
Dwayne
spinoff of Fast and Furious movies.
Because-
He's all over the place. He don't know who the hell and what the hell he want to be. But I guarantee you, he was our people that was doing that.
That's hating on the
Instead
person.
of looking into what he was talking about, they hated on what he really meant.
I'm gonna tell you why he was hating on The Rock, because after Paul Walker died, everybody that was involved in that franchise came to an agreement. We won't do a spinoff without our brother because we lost our brother and he meant that much to us.
So you think The Rock did it for money?
But wait a minute. So you're going to stop making money?
Hold on. This is what they said.
Nah, I think he was. I really think. Now, what if they would have put him in it?
Yeah.
On the real,
They should have.
No, on the real. Some people like me. It's certain degrees of my manhood or my respect that I have for my brothers that I would never cross. I don't care if it's for $30 million. It's certain things. I'm a caterer. I'm gonna take it for a catering event. Me and my wife and my niece and my son had this conversation. They asked me what I cater for, orange, and you know what I told them? Fuck no. You know why? Because my principles mean more to me than money.
I would.
Well, yeah, that's just like the basketball. I wouldn't.
And
I would not.
you know why I would?
I wouldn't. I pick principle over everything.
My
But
principles
you
and
know-
my morals. My principles and my morals mean more to me than anything.
Well, I have. Well, let me say this. I mean, if you want to stick to your principles, hey, do it for free. But I'm gonna tell you why I would do it, because then you have the opportunity to confront his ass.
You won't
That's
even.
why I would.
No,
I'm not even gonna touch him.
If-
I'm not
if
even
you-
gonna see him.
the caterer.
to say
The
to him
caterer.
face to
I'm back in the kitchen.
No, the caterer never gets to see the president.
Hold on. Let me explain something, Jack.
No, you just preparing the food.
Let me explain
You
something,
won't
Jack.
see the president.
Let me-
You have to go at from a different angle.
Let me explain something. Jack.
That's what I think.
Let me explain something, Jack. As a caterer, you know my job? My job is to be seen but not heard. And when my son, we came and did mama party, I had to explain to my son, what we need to do, serve the food, not be seen right now, because we're trying to get people served and then let them have their enjoyment. Now, after I served everybody, me knowing the person I'm serving for, they want me to get out there and entertain and talk to the people and then do that. So, with that being said, by knowing him, he just wants the nigga to serve this food and get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say if he doesn't see, if he hires a caterer and he doesn't see the chef, then that tells what type of person he is, because what's the name? The Bush family would always hire caterers, and they saw the chef.
Well,
They'd speak to the chef.
But you know what? It's not only him. A lot of times they have their publicists and their aides and their assistants hire these people.
Exactly.
So a lot of times
Without
they
them
don't.
knowing. Well, I was going. Let me tell you this short story real quick. She told the story when Barbara Bush passed away. I think it was when Barbara or when George, one of them. I want to say Barbara passed away.
I was
but
just gonna say
one
Barbara
of the
Bush
caterers.
dead?
Yeah,
She passed first.
Yeah, she passed
No,
first.
I'm not being heartless.
Yeah.
I'll be forgetting.
yeah. So many people died.
Yeah,
you forget.
Barbara Bush passed first, and then
Yeah,
George.
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
George.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's the
ugliest
name?
white women
One
in
of
the
the
world.
one.
Heartless.
Leave her alone. But anyway, she
His wife ugly than the motherfucker too.
leave her alone. But anyway, she said the caterer was talking, doing an interview or whatsoever, and she spoke about one time when she catered for the Bush family. She's catered for them a lot, and someone, some white man at the party said something that was basically racist or whatsoever, and Barbara Bush made him get up and leave. Made him get up and leave, and she brought out the caterer and apologized to her in front of everybody.
And you know what?
so
You know
forth. So
what?
she was talking about, why she loved the Bush family. and
You
all
know what? You know what, Speakeasy? That brings me to another thing. I just think I don't think and this may sound crazy. Y'all correct me if y'all think I'm tripping, but I don't think our white people are racist.
They not.
I just think that
They don't call out their own.
no.
They don't have no. Go ahead.
No, I just think that they only used to white privilege,
There you go.
and they don't understand poverty, and they don't understand where we come from. They don't understand. They just don't understand
Yeah.
us.
I'm gonna give you an
They
example.
don't understand the struggle. I don't think I just think they're uneducated on black life,
I'm gonna give you an example.
and they just don't understand.
I'm gonna give you an example.
And we call them racist all the time, but I just think they just only understand white privilege,
They ignorant.
white power.
They ignorant. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm 45 years old. My uncles had to have a talk with me about how to handle police. I have that. I've had to
We've
have.
all,
We were
Yeah,
all had
I had
that
to have
we
that
were
talk.
to talk with our sons
I had to have
Yeah.
a talk with my son.
and our daughters.
My parents.
My
had
wife
that
works for
talk.
the sheriff's department. Y'all know that, right?
No.
Well, my wife works.
Oh yeah. I
My
know.
wife works for the sheriff's department.
Yeah, I know.
It's white people up there. They never had to have this talk because they can get out there and just cuss
Yeah.
them out.
That's what I mean.
Well,
They don't
they don't have-
understand.
they don't have any.
Exactly.
But,
And
hold on.
a
let
lot
me-
of New York City police officers got mad at the what was it, the mayor of New York, because he
Stop and
admitted
frisk.
publicly. Well, no, because he admitted publicly that he has had to have that talk with his black son.
But-
even he's white, his wife is black, and so his son is half and half. But and so they got mad not all New York City police officers, but some of them got mad because he admitted that. But it's the truth.
But-
In the black community, black fathers and mothers have that talk with their children
But speaking-
about coming in contact with cops.
This what Jack go back to. It's called white privilege because I'm 45. My uncles and them older than me. So just say they had to talk with me when they was in their 30s.
Yeah.
I'm being born. They fathers had to have that talk with them.
Yeah.
So it's going back to generational.
I would think
White
as
people-
a cop, you
No,
want
no,
us to
no,
have
no,
that
no.
talk.
White people, I'm gonna tell you what. This is my true belief. White people wanna not be racist, but they don't want to admit to they've gained so much power, money, and knowledge through us building this world and this country. They don't want to.
They scared to lose it.
They scared. Not just that.
No, they're
Jack.
scared to
They
lose it
scared to
because
lose it.
they do know how much power we have. They are seeing it, but they're
but-
scared of it. They don't
and-
know.
and
They don't know
you
how
know-
to judge it.
And they always tell us get over it. You know why they want us to get over it? Have y'all got over the Holocaust?
No.
You know why they won't get over it? Because it was televised and it was filmed.
Yeah.
And
And
also
they gave them reparations.
but you know why they won't do it? Because they know if they gave us our 40 acres and a mule, and if they taught us
What we're turning into.
yes, and if we are taught what they're taught, and we've had the 400 years of learning how to deal with business and learn how to deal with money, man, do you know how powerful we will be? Do you know they will be because you know in the census report they're on the decline,
Yeah.
and every other race is on the upward swing.
Yeah, that's why
They're scared
so
to lose
many
their
of 'em
power.
are supporting Trump and his wall and so forth
Because they're scared to lose their power.
Yeah.
And what like I went back to before, you know how to touch a white person? Take their motherfucking money. You touch their money,
But how you
they'll
go-
kill everybody.
But how you gonna touch their money if we don't get together and build
Because-
an empire?
This is what it is. I don't know the answer, but I can kind of guide you to it. What we need to do as small businessmen. You're a small businessman. Big Water, small businessman. I'm a small businessman. What all we need to do, put our money together. When we buy a front,
Build a conglomerate.
build a conglomerate.
Yeah.
Take our conglomerate. This goes back to the question you asked me before about the young Thundercats out there. You know they never seen a successful black man unless he selling drugs or pimping.
But we and you know what? I had this argument. I'm not gonna say it's an argument, but I had this conversation with somebody in the barbershop. Oh yeah, you see you looking at the clock. It's 4:00.
Oh yeah, I ain't tripping.
But I had this argument, and one of my close friends, and we was talking about when we came up. Yeah, we had mama and daddy, or mama or daddy, whichever the case may be. We looked up to them, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Right or wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
But where I'm from, I end up in the streets. I looked up to mom and daddy, and it came back to me later on in life. But I was also looking up to the drug dealer
Because they, you know why?
because they got the nice cars,
they got the shoes,
they got the
they got the
shoes, they got the clothes,
women.
they got the watches, they got the chains, they got the women,
And but all
and we glorify
Right
that,
there.
and we look up to that. We glorify.
but all you
that.
see, I was raising my stepdad. All I ever seen with my stepdad was, and he was a sharp dresser when we had to go somewhere.
Right.
But any other time, all I ever seen him do, get up, back aching, taking pills, trying to get up and go make him $1. But when you see the drug dealer, he coming out, he fresh, he fresh, he clean. So you know what that comes back to? We gotta let our young black youth see some males doing something positive and making some money and come back to
Oh, yeah.
it goes back to
No.
each one teach one, bring them along with you. If they see somebody doing something besides selling
Well, I
drugs
say
and
ask them
pimping,
how many retired drug dealers do you know? You
Oh no,
not that many.
Exactly. You're
no
not going
drug
to
dealer.
retire off.
You either
No.
dead in jail.
Your,
Yeah.
your
Dead or
retirement,
in
your
jail.
retirement from the drug game is 3 things: dead, in jail, or just go and get a regular job.
or
Yeah.
or this.
It's
You
no
hear-
it's no retirement.
or you hear them old ass stories that,
Well,
that the youngsters don't want to hear
yeah,
no more
yeah,
because
and they working.
you ain't popping.
Or they been to the penitentiary.
Pension.
They been to the feds. They
They
it's
didn't
no
see they
retirement.
didn't seen you with all that money you made. They didn't seen you on trying to in the soup line trying to bargain with them for a soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what that comes back to, like you say, we gotta build within ourselves. It ain't gonna be no easy process, man, because we got 400 years of this shit. It's got to start with one person at a time. And they see us being successful, come back to the hood. You gotta come through the hood. Don't when you make it, never come to the hood. Only come to the hood when you going to see your mama or your grandma or Thanksgiving to get the turkey and shit. Come through the hood, show them that car. Talk to the youth. That goes back to OGs and old heads.
The reason why it's so hard to reach them is because we are still being oppressed because
and they don't understand why.
Look at right now the big subject is systematic racism, and some white people don't understand this is that even once slavery was abolished, those who were in charge, who put in the system that we live in today, a lot of them were racist, and so they put things in place to keep us oppressed. Like for instance, what's the name, during slavery, there was the slave patrol, where they go out and catch runaway slaves and so forth. And when that ended, all of a sudden you had all these white men that worked on the slave patrol that was unemployed. So what did they do? They made them sheriff, deputies, cops, this, that. Look at their badges. The badge is the same.
Same thing.
It's the same as they just changed the words.
What do you think the penitentiary comes from? That's a form of slavery. Because once you're in the penitentiary, you have no right to vote. You have no right to do nothing.
Right. Exactly. They used to make you work.
You gotta wake up when they say wake up.
For what? 10 cents a day?
No, 1 cent a day, brother. At 120 time is a half a cent a day.
Yeah.
So you got to wake up. Put it like this. I just read a bill. California just outlawed private penitentiaries. You know why? It's a form of slavery. And
prison shouldn't be profitable.
Is that really why they outlawed it?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say I think that's why. But I also think at this certain point in time, it's not making no money for them no more because everybody knew about it. Because private penitentiaries have more jobs than I hear. I got a partner that just got out of the penitentiary. The same job he had in the penitentiary where he was making $5 an hour. He came out here and applied for the job that he was doing in the penitentiary. Had 10 years experience. You know what they told him?
Can't get it.
You're an ex-felon. I can't hire you.
That's not experience. I mean, hold on before you say this. It is experience, but it's not job experience.
It's not a job experience, but he was doing the same job.
I understand, but it's the loophole. This is exactly we gonna close out on this. This is exactly the reason why I don't want to see your ass go to jail, because we're not gonna get that 5-10 years experience and culinary experience out of you.
They'll be eating good in the pen.
They gonna have me cooking for the warden, and that's all I'm gonna be able to do.
We're not gonna get that. We're not gonna get that. You
ain't gonna get no gourmet burgers.
No, because
no salmon.
He gonna be doing turkey burgers in the pen.
Nah, but with his job and my job, we can go
parsley.
Jail. We can go jail and come home, still do our job.
They'll come back right back and jump on it.
But we not going to jail.
But we need our black youth, our black youth as men need to stop seeing us going to jail. They need to see us prosper. Once they start seeing us prosper, they'll stop looking up to the drug dealers.
Absolutely.
Now that's one thing I was going to say. I know this is going back in time, but
we're going back in time. We're going overtime. We're going in time.
That's one thing.
4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm just saying.
That's one thing that I took away from the verdict was that when she does get out, she is a convicted felon.
Oh,
she a white woman. She a white woman.
Yeah, she is.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That's something she's going to have to check.
No,
and she'll never be able to work. Well, I look at it as she'll never be able to work.
That time has went out 4 times.
Yeah. She'll never be able to work in law enforcement ever again. And I just don't want her nowhere near law enforcement.
She can.
She can't even be a 911 dispatcher.
She can get her record expunged.
Okay, listen.
She can, but I don't see that happening.
I ain't going to lie to you. Nah, I ain't going to say that.
You guys are the most non-paying attentionist people, and I don't know if that's a word.
It's Jack and Lab podcast,
both
man.
of y'all are the most non-paying attentionist people that I ever goddamn freaking work with.
Non-paying attentionist.
Non-paying attention. My man had a roach clip.
It's a word. Look it up.
Non-paying attention.
I'm going to take your word for it.
We can put it together. Non-paying attention.
Please don't take my word for it, because I just bullshit you on some shit.
Hey, man, we went way over.
I know that's why.
Now y'all went way over because y'all are long-winded, and y'all,
you got a hell of a job being a moderator for us, don't you?
You know what?
You got a hell of a job being a moderator for us, don't you?
Yes.
And we Jack the Lab podcast.
Hey, man, we love y'all.
Get your ass off
Speak
the mic.
easy out.
Hey, we need some sponsors, man. Come on through now. Come on. Come on. Y'all see us working.
Jack